Hey guys, so here is the tutorial for how to create courses and sessions in WisdomWhere. You want to choose event if you're creating an event. Then you'll see up here at the top it says add new. If you already had events, they would be down here, but if we're creating an entire new event for a new training, you would click add new. So I'm going to create a mock one for our summer session. The prefix that our team always uses is GCS PACE. Summer training, and the event number is going to be assigned by someone at professional development once they approve our course. And then you'll fill in an event narrative. Whoever creates the main course will be the one to fill this out. For example, if we're doing summer training, that would be the course, and then all the different sessions would be all the schools that we have. So each school plef would just create a session under this summer training, and I'll show you how to create sessions in a minute. And then you'll want to fill in the syllabus. And select a category that relates to whatever course you're creating. So for this one I'm going to select personalized learning. So our target audience, fill it in. Your learner outcomes. Fill in prerequisites, if there are any for the course. Whoever will be attending. And you can fill in the standards, North Carolina teacher standards. So for this one I know number one is leadership. So I'll go ahead and add that one. You can fill in all the standards that apply to whatever course you're creating. And I'll attach the standards so that you know what they are if you don't know them off the top of your head. And then you'll enter a contact name. Now for this you probably want to put Cherry. You want somebody who's not going to be instructing that day in case someone who signs up for the course can't come. They'll know, or they'll be able to contact someone. Give it a second to load, and it puts the email address in there. And then once someone registers for your course, you need to give them a confirmation message, and by email also. And if you want them to be able to unregister only up until a certain point, this is where you would fill that in. And this is where you choose the event status. So if you want this course to show up right away, keep it as this. Otherwise, for example, this one, it's just a practice course, so I want to make it inactive so that no one can go and sign up for this course right now. And then go ahead and hit add. Alright, so now we can search and see if our course is there. We want to choose inactive. I could also search by events that I create. So GCS PACE Summer Training right here is the one that I created. Now, this right here is probably the important part for you. So for example, if someone on our team creates the event, which is summer training, you would go in and add a session for your school. So each school base would have their own session. So when you click in session, you're going to see there are no sessions here. So it's been created as a course, but you're going to have to add each session, and you'll go to add new. So this session title, I'm going to do ACOC. How many participants can be there? If you have WAPS issues, this is where you would fill that in, but for this one I'm just going to say 100. There's not going to need to be a waiting list for our summer ones, but this is where you would create a waiting list, yes or no. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in. Yes, there can be a waiting list of 20. Will they get a reminder email? The location, very important part. How many days is this session going to last? It will be 4 days. So I know that ACOC wants to do theirs August 11th. You can track attendance overall, daily, or by partial units. So for this one I'm going to keep it overall. So this start date is when it's going to start showing up in the PD system, and when you want it to end in the PD system. So I usually choose, let's do a day after. And that's just how long it's going to show up active. What is the start time? 9 a.m. Do you want to copy it all the way down? Yes. To 4 p.m. Okay. And you can add notes if you want. And then you're going to scroll down and fill in your contact again. And the instructors of the course. Some of them will be found in here. Others you'll need to type. And then go ahead and save as complete. Alright, so let's go back to the main menu. Alright, so now I can see that GCS PACE Summer Training, the one that I just created, shows up right here. And if you click on Sessions, you'll see that our session is up here. So now if I go back to Menu, Copy, if you want to, let's say that I go ahead and create ACOC session, you could copy it for your school and just change the information, change the location, the name, confirmations, whatever you want to make different. This is where you're going to completely delete the course, and you can go into edit the course right here. So this page is for course. This page will link you to the actual sessions. Alright, so the next important thing that you're probably going to want to know how to do is to print off your attendance sheet. So you go back to your home page, main menu, and click on attendance. So since this was the last one I did, it shows up here. And you can see that this is where it would show up as. I could go ahead and print it, save it, whatever. So just so you can see one, I'm just going to go in and choose somebody else's course. And you can see right here it shows up with your attendance page. Alright, that should be it.